simple drill for Saber and Broadsword. This is going to be simple parries and cuts in a fluid drill. There's two of them that I'm going to show you. And there's a little bit of lag there on the video. I apologize if you're seeing it on your end, hopefully not. But I will go half speed so you guys can see how this works. Okay, so there's two drills that I want to show you today. But first, what we have to do is refresh the basic guards from the Roth British military system. Okay, so I'm like this. First off, we have, this is called outside guard. I'm not going to explain them. I'm just going to go through them quickly. So this is outside guard. This is inside guard. This is hanging guard. This is St. George here. And then we have half hanger on the outside, half hanger on the inside. And another guard that we're going to do, it's an active guard. It is called half circle. Okay, half circle guard, right? So these are the guards that we're going to practice today, but we're going to do it in conjunction with our cuts. Cuts we're going to practice. We're going to practice cut to their left cheek, cut to their right cheek, cut to the top of their head, cut number 3, right, from lower right to upper left, and cut 4, we're going to work, and that's the opposite, right, from here to there. These are the cuts we're going to work on today. We're going to put them in conjunction together in a simple drill. But before we do that, I'm going to even show you a more basic drill. And this strengthens our wrist and gets your body used to cutting and parrying very quickly one after the next. So that looks like this. I'm going to start an outside guard. And notice my feet. Let me back up so you can see my feet. Okay, like this, right? So the weight is on my back foot. This foot, I can move forward like so, rather easy, and come back rather easy. All right, so here I'm in outside guard. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a cut number 1. But as I do a cut 1, I'm going to go around and back to outside guard. So here, cut 1, parry. Cut 1, parry. Cut 1, parry. Now, we could do the same with cut number 2 in inside guard. So if I started inside guard like so, I could do cut 2, back to inside guard. Cut 2, back to inside guard. Notice how my my hand protection stays in front. It's covering my heart, it's covering my lungs. It doesn't move so much. All it does is move forward and back. But laterally, it doesn't move so much, right? So let me show you from the side again, right? From inside guard. Cut 2. Notice how I stepped. It wasn't a big step. I kept my center of balance over my pelvis as I moved, right? So cut 2, back to inside guard. Cut 2, back to inside guard. And again, from outside guard, cut 1, outside guard, cut 1, outside guard. Good. Now, you can combine these things, these two cuts, 1 and 2, inside, outside guard. It looks like this. So I start here, cut 1, outside guard, right? Cut 2, back to inside guard. So I could switch, right? So I'm here, cut 1, hook, cut 2, hook, cut 1, hook, cut 2, and so on. So I could do this as a drill, focusing on the whole enchilada, right? Your body as you parry and you cut. A simplified version of this is not following through, but is to cut and move straight back, right? So I could cut and move straight back to inside guard. So I can do a cut 2 and move straight back to outside guard. Do it from this angle. Cut, just move straight back. Cut, move straight back. Now, this is important because getting the feel of this, because if you're dealing with steels, there is a bind, and sometimes you want to keep, if the other sword is there, you want to keep that bind, and it has to do with the dynamics of this is your foible or your strong, right? If it was like an arming sword or a long sword or something. But with this type of sword, this is called the foible, this is called your fort, and they sort of meet somewhere in the middle, right? And you have more leverage on your fort, that's why it's called your fort, and on your foible, obviously that's your dangerous end, but it could be moved, right? This leverage against your wrist, it can be moved very easy. So this is the weakest part of your bind. And so that's why when you strike, right, if you didn't strike home on your target by moving back, what you're doing is you're buying yourself more time as they are attacking you to make sure that you're strong, you can slide your strong to their foible, right? Your fort to their foible, and thus you can control their attack much more easy. All right, so that's the simple drill. Now let's go ahead and do a drill that is still basic, but it takes a little bit of practice. So you may want to piece this together. So it starts like this, and we're going to go through those guards that I showed you and all the strikes that I showed you at the beginning. We're going to string them together. Okay, so what you want to do, guys, is you want to start in your St. George. Now, St. George looks like this. It's really high, like this. And when someone is cutting hard at you, you want your arm to be extended, you want your body back, like this, and you want to catch their sword on your fort as much as possible. Don't catch it here, because they will defeat you. All right, so I start in this position, right, in St. George. From here, I am going to lunge forward, rotate my wrist, and cut right on top, like this. Right, so from here, cut. Now from here, I'm going to slip into inside guard. From inside guard, I'm going to cut at their right cheek. Right? From this position, I'm going to slide into outside guard, and then I'm going to cut at their left cheek. From here, I'm going to slide into half hanger on my outside. And then from there, I'm going to slash a cut 5. And as I do that, I'm going to rotate to inside half hanger. From here, I'm going to step back. From here, I'm going to thrust. From here, I'm going to cut again this way, right? Cut 6, and then I'm going to come into hanging guard. From hanging guard, I'm going to do a cut 3. From here, I'm going to come back and do a half circle guard. And from there, from half circle guard, I'm going to do a cut 4. And then back to the ready position. All right, so I'm going to show that one more time this way so you can see the cuts again, right? So first, I'm going to start with St. George. From St. George, I'm going to cut straight ahead. From there, I'm going to step back and slip into inside guard. From here, I'm going to cut at the right cheek. From there, I come back to outside guard. Then I'm going to cut at their left cheek. Right? From here, I'm going to go to half hanger on my outside. From there, I'm going to cut 5. And then as I do that, I'm going to slip back like this into half hanger on the inside. Right? And then from there, cut. Right? Cut 6. Then move into hanging guard. From hanging guard, I'm going to do a cut 3. From cut 3, I'm going to shift back and do a half circle guard to guard against the thrust. And then from here, I am going to do a cut 4. From that cut 4, I'm going to come back to my ready position. All right, guys, so practice that. Some basic things. There's a lot of movement packed into those 2 drills. So live it, love it, do it, and you guys will be a better saber fighter as you move along. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. And great news, State of Washington says that we can have students. We have this big room in here, and then also downstairs, it's an equally large room with an even higher ceiling. So don't forget, on Wednesdays from 5 to 6, we can have a limited number of students, all nice and spread out. So we're looking forward. If you want to join, there is a form on the website, bladefitacademy.com, that you could go to and fill out and get you here. There are temperature checks at the door. We do wear masks in class, et cetera, all that good stuff. And then on Saturdays from 9 to 11, also is like an adult study club. So we could do sticks, we could do synthetics, and we even do some steels. So it all depends on the safety gear that you got. All right, guys, with that, always remember to slay your demons. I will catch you on the next video. Hope you enjoyed this, even if it was review. Hey, always a little bit of practice. It's a good thing. So I will talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye now. Now I got to push the button that makes me stop this. Stop. How do we stop? Oh, great. On live TV, here we go. This is going to be messy, guys. Let me pull this off here and we'll shut it down. Rotate device. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to hit this. This is the greatest live video ever. I can't even stop it. Can't stop, won't stop. Welcome to live chat. Well, I'm already on live chat. Oh, yeah. Like I said, this is going to be the greatest ever. Where is the button to stop? Fantastic. There we go. Stop streaming. See you guys.